It's a HelloFresh recipe, so one that I've had, for, as I say, for a long time. I bought the ingredients separately, but I love making this because it's really, really easy to make. So sit back and enjoy. If you want any discount for HelloFresh, go in the link tree on my profile, and you can get up to like £46 off, or you get your first box for free. You just have to pay for delivery. But just remember, it is a subscription service, so remember to cancel if you don't want them every month, and you can select and deselect ones that you don't want. Some discount for Americans as well in there. So let's make a start then. So first of all, it says preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Now remember last time when I say that, that's only for the ciabatta breads, which you can do later on. So let's prepare the ingredients first, which includes, as I say, you're going to need diced chicken thighs, but I'm going to use chicken breast. Okay, I'm going to cut that up in a minute. A scallion. Sorry, not a scallion, a shallot, or I'm going to use a white onion. We've got some garlic, black beans. It says black beans, but I'm going to use red kidney beans. So any beans are fine. Sweet corn, some Mexican spice, tomato passata, chicken stock powder, cheese, and then ciabattas, and then baby spinach, but I'm not going to use any spinach. So that's all you're going to need. Really, really easy. So let's prepare this first. So we should cut up the chicken really first, but let's do the onion for a change. So let's cut this up. So, oh, you can't see this. Let's spin you down. There we go. That's perfect. So it says the onions need to be, well, it's normally a shallot, but I don't have any shallots. So I might use a little bit more onion actually. So I'm going to cut this in half. We'll use the bigger side of the onion. But we're going to dice this up using the dicer. So let's cut this up. So I'm going to use the dicer for this. Where did I put it? In the cupboard. Really, really easy. So I'm just going to change the blade over. So yeah, I really, really like this recipe. It's packed full of, it's quite spicy, but it's nice. That's what I like about it. It's one of those soothing recipes that you want. So just cut this up because it's just a bit easier to put through. There we go, that's one. Hello Jay, good to see you. So you might not all get there's no notifications working, so if you could share out, that would be brilliant. If you could share out, I'm going to do a few more actually, a few more onions. Let's cut up. It don't really call for a lot of onions this, but do you know what? I'm going to use it all up because I do make enough to be able to freeze some or have some another day. And you don't really ever use half of an onion, do you? So let me just get rid of this a second. And then what we're going to do is do the chicken. So, how is that, Rick? Good to see you. Yeah, oh yeah, if you could all go onto Twitch as well, that would be amazing, because not to be able to just share it on Twitch, but I need to get a few more viewers on Twitch to be able to then apply for the monetization thing on Twitch. So, oops. It's a bit tough because this has been in the fridge. So we're doing a Mexican stew. It's one of my favourite recipes. I haven't made this for ages. So let's just get a bowl. So here are the onions. So a nice chopped white onion. Hi Anne, good to see you. I wasn't really planning on coming on tonight, but then I changed my mind. But yeah, if you could all jump onto Twitch, that would be amazing to watch me, just to get my numbers up on Twitch. So you need to have I think between 5 to 15 viewers, live viewers at any one time, I think over a certain amount of time to be able to qualify. And that's the only one thing I'm missing. So anyway, they're the onions. I'm going to put that to one side. Right, so next thing we're going to do is, we've got the garlic, is cut the chicken. So I actually do my chicken a slightly different way. So instead of doing it cutting it all up and making a mess, I switch the pan on and I'm going to chop the chicken into the pan. So it actually says use a frying pan, but I'm going to use this pan instead. So this is what. So we're going to put some oil in here. That's going to get a bigger pot. Hello, Melanie. Good to see you. So I am. That's the word I was looking for. Anne. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, because I looked at it and I thought I had to look into to see what it was, because I noticed a few other broadcasters are doing on Twitch, and I was missing a few viewers. That's the only thing I'm missing. Oh, I think that's a bit too much oil. Oops. Oh dear. Oh well. It should cook the chicken quite nicely, shouldn't it? Anyway, pop that on. So we've got the chicken here. Take it out of the bag. Really nice chicken. Oh, is it tonight, Joe? Well done. Hopefully it goes well. It will do, I'm sure. I saw the rehearsal that you posted up on. That was really good. So, actually, I'm going to cut this into the bowl, and I'll just show you in a second. I'll give a minute. Quick washing my hands while the oil heats up. So we're going to get some scissors. So let's get some proper scissors. Where have they gone? There they are, right at the edge. So that oil's just going to heat up. There's quite a lot of oil in here, which I don't normally use. Okay, so right, okay, I'll remember that, Anne. Okay, yeah, I think so. It might not count then as part of it. Don't worry if not. I'll have to just do a few. Maybe next week because of the issues here on Haps, I will do some Twitch broadcasts. There we go. So let me just cut this chicken up. Okay, thank you all for your awards, everybody. So Jay's going to come live and do a few broadcasts tonight. That will be great. So I've got two large chicken breasts here. I'm going to just slice up. And then these are going to go in the pan. Okay, you can just see it on there. It's not too bad. So, Anne, do you put your clocks forward this weekend as well as us? In Denmark. Because I know you Americans put your clock back last week, 2 weeks ago. I'm just cutting this chicken up. These are quite big chicken breasts. You put yours clock? Yeah, I thought you did. If you could hear a noise in the background, that was Andy, by the way. I do apologise for that. So yes, you do put your clocks back. So yeah, don't forget. I don't know if it's the rest of Europe that does it as well. Because when I've gone to Turkey before, actually when I went to Spain many years ago, when I was really young, even though it was I think it was in summer, there was that time difference, but it wasn't as much as I think like Turkey's. They're like 4 hours in front, and then we came back, and then it was 5 hours or 4 hours, 5 hours, but that was like September time. So I'm just cutting this chicken. It was taking me longer than I thought. Just to cut these up. I'm cutting them into as kind of blocks, thin blocks. But this is one of my favourite recipes, guys. I really, really like it. What was he doing? He was getting ready to go out to it's the local social club, but they have when you go in there's lots of people who are older, and it's nice to be able to go down there, have a drink too, and play a game of snooker and stuff. But I'm always busy doing something on a Friday. But anyway, right. So that's the chicken cut up. I like my chicken quite big, and even if I like bigger pieces of chicken. But as I say, you can do this with chicken thigh, but chicken thigh is a bit more fatty, isn't it? So anyway, that's the chicken. Right, let's quickly wash my hands. So the oil should be nice and hot now. So what we're going to do then is it says heat a glug of oil in a large frying pan. Once the oil is hot, add the chicken and a pinch of salt and pepper. So here's all the chicken. So let's get this in. Here we go. I'm going to get a wooden spoon. You'll see that okay, guys? Ooh, that's not too bad, is it? So it's going to need a really big pieces of chicken. Nice hot oil. You notice I've got my shorts on today, guys, because it's been really, really warm today. Well, not really, really warm. About 20 degrees, which is, I think the average is about 11 degrees per mark. Well, that's a big piece of chicken there, isn't it? I should have cut. I need to cut it up a little bit smaller. Just get in there with my hands. That's a bit better. So wash my hands again. Okay, I'll try and read some of the comments. Go and have a good time with Andy. Yeah, should do really, but snooker's not really my sort of thing. I prefer to. I'm happy to stay at home and watch a film or something. You never know, I might go down later. But this stew is amazing. These are really big pieces of chicken. So, right, let's add the salt and pepper. I'm running out of salt. And I think I've got a parcel coming as well. Melanie sent me a parcel. Don't know what it is. Can you give us a clue, Melanie? Add a bit of pepper to this. No, I can't have a clue. Okay. And the best thing about this recipe is that everything is done in the pan. So you don't even have to take anything out. You just add everything to the pan and then just leave it to cook. So once the oil is hot, add the chicken. Yep, we're gonna fry this for 3 to 5 minutes on each side until it's brown. And then while the chicken is cooking, we've done the shallots or the onions. Do the garlic. We need to drain the beans. So what I do with the beans, I'm going to use red kidney beans, which that's the only thing I've managed that I have in my cupboard. I'm going to open this up. Now they say sometimes people say don't drain the juice from your beans, but it says on here drain and rinse the black beans. So we're going to pass it through a sieve. So I'm going to drain it off. Because half of the beans we add to the dish, and then the other half we mash up. So I'm just draining it off. Won't be a second, guys. Oh, I'm dropping them out. Just read Anne's comment about the parcels, yeah. I'm sure Melanie will send you a gift to Denmark. It might be a little bit cheaper than sending it across to America, don't you think, Melanie? Oh, this is smelling really good. These are going to be nice big pieces of chicken in this stew. If you remember last Thursday, I was doing an Irish stew. Now we're doing a Mexican stew. And maybe we should try different stews. What do you reckon? In fact, we need to do that, don't we, for a Saturday? A stew. But yeah, I don't think I've been on any. I've not been on Haps at all this week cooking. Because as I said yesterday, Wednesday I went for that walk, and I must have done about 12 miles, probably more than that actually. And I got the blisters on my feet, and I couldn't walk yesterday. I couldn't move. I was in that much agony yesterday. This is cooked really well in the oil. Sometimes it burns, doesn't it? But it's cooked really well. So what are we all eating tonight? Let me know in the comments. Are we having pasta? Are we having salad? And I've got this to make as well. I might do this over the weekend actually. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. We're gonna do carrot cake. So we're gonna make carrot cake. I've always wanted to make carrot cake. Yum, 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 yum. So do we all like this view, by the way, guys? There I am. There you go. You didn't see me today. Hello. Well, you did see me this morning, actually, on the quiz. But... I sometimes think, though, you must get sick of seeing my face all the time. Or the notification. Well, when we used to have notifications coming live every 5 minutes. So just to let you all know, then, I do come live. The plan is on a Monday I do TikTok every so often. Tuesday is on Haps. Wednesday's a day to decide which platform I want to go on. So it could be Heckle, Haps, or TikTok. That could be the new Twitch day, actually, on a Wednesday. So just Twitch. But if I go live on Twitch, I prefer to come live through Haps. And then Thursdays, I don't do anything on a Thursday. And then a Friday, I'll come live, do the quiz on a morning. And then, as I said, on a weekend, I might come on as well. So that's the plan. And I've stuck to it for the last 2 months. So I'll always cook on a Tuesday evening. But I'm just looking for new recipes, really. I think we're always looking for. Do you want to see food, or do you want to see travel, or what do you want to see? Try and mix it up a little bit. I'm going to let that still simmer away because it does need a bit more time. Right, let's put the beans into a bowl. So these are the red kidney beans. I can get these out. Who loves beans? I love beans. And half of these we're going to mash. So I'm just going to get a fork and I'm going to start to mash these. Smells so good. Right, so while that's cooking, I'm just going to mash these kidney beans. Only half of them, though. These are a bit softer, actually, to mash than black beans. If you've got mixed beans, then use mixed beans. Use any type of beans you want. But by mashing them, they just give a texture to the stew and brings out a bit more flavour as well. Yeah, so add the remaining whole beans to the bowl too and stir and combine. So while the chicken is cooking, half peel and thinly slice the shallot or the white onion. Peel and grate the garlic. Drain and rinse the black beans in a con and put half of them in a bowl and roughly mash. Then add the remaining whole beans to the bowl too and stir to combine. Yes, I'm just doing half of them in the actual bowl like this. And then just mix it all together. Let's just turn the chicken. Melanie, give us an update on the parcel if you can, because I've got to keep listening out for any parcels. I'm just going to turn this pan down now a bit because it's starting to brown a little bit. Right, so I've mashed half of them and we have the rest in the bowl. Okay, pop that to one side. Oh, I'm just going to check outside a minute. One minute. No, I thought I heard a parcel. Not here yet. So it just says 3 to 5 minutes for the chicken anyway, so it's starting to brown a bit. Going to give it another minute and then we'll move on to the next step. Well, actually, no, let's go on to it now. It says, so once the chicken is brown, add the shallots to the pan. So let's get these onions in. So shallots, white onions, get them all in there and give it a mix. I love the smell of onions. And we're just going to let this stir for 3 to 4 minutes. And just putting that chicken on the bottom though, just to make sure it still cooks with the. Okay, I think that's cooked with the onions. Okay, so who's on this weekend? Anyone coming live this weekend? I know Bill's going to be live this weekend at 4 PM on Sunday. That's on Twitch. And Melanie's comes live 9 PM. So if you're coming live at all this weekend, you can feel free to pop your times in my chat. These smell so good. I'm loving the smell of this already. And then it says here, after these shallots have softened, we're going to add in some Mexican spice. Now, I do have some Mexican spice here, which is this one from the Spice Emporium. I'm going to take the lid off, because I'm going to spoon it in. I need to break it up. I've also got some Cajun spice as well. So I'm going to add a bit more spice than I normally do. So Cajun spice and Mexican spice. I think we'll use tablespoons. Just using the back of a teaspoon just to break it up because it's stuck a little bit. The Cajun spice is really what's going to give it the kick. Because this is going to go on the chicken. This is going to taste amazing. Keep hearing a van. I keep listening out, but let me just check I've got my keys so I know to get in. Yeah, I'm good. Now I turn this pan down, remember, so maybe I should turn this back up again. It's really hot though, so. Okay, I can't see any comments. Oh, sorry, I've missed all these comments. I'm really sorry, guys. I moved my finger on the chat and I couldn't see anyone's comments. I was like, what was going on? Sorry, Dave. Good to see you. Aiden is what, a modern... I thought that said a modern gay Mr. B, not a modern day Mr. B. And I thought, what has he put now? What's that bump in the pants? Mr. Rehab? I can't believe that's coming out of you. Hello, Bernie. Good to see you from Australia. What time is it there? 4:23. Oh, my goodness. Yes, you better go back to sleep. When you come back, there'll be some nice food waiting for you. And when you wake up in a few hours. I'm really sorry I've missed the comments, guys. That's because it doesn't move. It just sticks when I move my finger. Sorry, Melanie. And Melanie said, oh, right, okay. Anne said, I had... This is really difficult to read. I what? Sorry, I had beef. Oh, I've got to bring it right down. Mince with loads of vegetables. Ooh, yummy. Melanie said it froze. Go Tigers, good to see you. Cuban black beans and rice with pork chops and vinegar. Ooh. You should hit the pub for a pint and a game of snooker. Yeah, maybe I should. That's if I'm allowed. I'm making a chicken and potato all in one pot in the air fryer on Sunday. Are you going to broadcast that now, Anne? Your clue, Aiden, it doesn't have wheels. It doesn't have wheels. Right, I better get back onto the cooking. Sorry if I've missed any comments. It doesn't have wheels. That must mean it doesn't have wheels. That is... I have no idea. It doesn't have wheels. That's really strange. Right, next step then. We're going to add in... So, we're going to add the Mexican spice. So I'm going to add the... I've got some Mexican spice here, so we're just going to sprinkle this all over. I don't want to add too much Mexican spice, but this spice is going to go into the the liquid. We're going to add some Cajun spice. This is what I like, the Cajun. So give that a mix. Let all them flavors come out in the chicken. I think I need a bit more actually. A bit more Cajun. There we go. So what we're doing is just added it to the onions and the chicken. Smells so good. Okay, and then we're going to add in the garlic. So I'm going to use my garlic press just because I don't have a lot of space to do the extra things, you know, the peeling and everything. It's good to use when I'm making something that is not so fast that I've got to get it in unless I do it beforehand. So we're going to add the garlic in. I call that fresh garlic, everybody. So we've add the garlic in. 2 cloves of garlic is enough. Mix all that in. Oh, this smells good. Okay. And then we're going to add in the sweet corn. So we're going to add some sweet corn in here now. And you want a small tin of sweet corn. This is in water, so make sure you empty any water out. Okay, so we're going to add in some sweet corn. That'll do. Half a tin is enough. So add the sweet corn in. And we're just going to let all this come together. I'm going to add a bit more spice. I know I shouldn't, but I really like it spicy. It is, yes. The Cajun spice is what I use for the air fried chicken, and it tasted amazing. And you can actually pick it up from a shop called B&M in the UK. So bargain, well, it's called B&M. So there's Cajun spice, you can get Mexican spice. like a chip seasoning spice, barbecue. Oh, it was the barbecue one I used, I think. It was the barbecue one I used last time. Not the Cajun one, but I could try it with Cajun. So it tastes really well with this stew, so just give all that a good mix. And this is definitely a recipe you could try yourself at home. It's really easy to make. If you've got the spices and you can get hold of, you don't even have to use chicken, you could use something else. So, right, next thing then, we're going to add in the passata. So we've got some passata here, tomato passata. And you want 1 carton. And then we're going to add 200 millilitres of water. So I'm just going to get that ready so I can add it in. Which is the equivalent of 7 ounces. 7 ounces of water. See, I'm getting all technical now. So we're going to add in the passata. Just going to cut this off. So add your passata in. Let's give this a mix. Get it all out. And we're going to serve this later with ciabatta breads. So I'm going to be putting the air fryer on soon and warming them through. So that's all the tomatoes, the passata. We're going to add in the water. So add your water in. 200 ml. And then we're going to add in some chicken stock powder or a chicken stock cube. And a little tip for you when it comes to this is just break it up. So just drop it in different parts of the pan. So it'll break down a little quicker. Oh, we're going to serve this with cheese as well. It's one of my favourite stews, this. That's it. Just mix it in. Now you can turn the pan up here at this point. Oh, we need to add the beans. I'm going to add the black beans in as well now. And that is it, guys. So we've got the mashed kidney beans. I don't have any other beans. I'll just get all this in. And then we're going to stir it all in. And this, as I say, makes enough for probably about, I'd say about 3 meals. Sorry, not 3 meals. Probably about 4 portions. So if you want to cook this for just yourself, it will last you a while. You can freeze it and just warm it through and have it with like your favourite type of bread. And I'm just mixing all that in. But that is how easy it is to do, guys. It's really simple. Right, now we need to add in some salt and pepper. So I'm running out of salt. I don't know if I've got any more somewhere. I've got a pinch of salt. Just a tiny bit of this. So a bit of salt. That's enough. I need to get some more tomorrow. What I used then was table salt. But it's better than not having any salt in at all. Okay, I'm going to add some pepper. Not that you probably need any pepper because you've already got pepper in those spices that you add. And then this needs to then all come together to the boil. Reduce the heat to medium. Cover the pan until the mixture is thickened and the chicken is cooked for 6 to 8 minutes. That is pretty much it, guys. As I say, I've got some ciabatta breads. Ciabatta breads? Where have I put them? Let me just find them. That's really strange. I put them down somewhere and I don't know where I put them. I found them. So, got some nice ciabatta breads here. They're going to be toasted and then I'll serve this with some grated cheese on the top. You can add spinach to this as well. which is something I don't have. So that is it, guys. So I think I'm going to end it there because, as I say, it just needs to cook a little bit longer. So really, really easy. You could, as I say, add some spinach if you wanted to, add a bit more salt and pepper if you want to. But I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes. So thank you all for coming in. Who knows? I might be on tomorrow. Who knows? So thanks for coming in, everybody. Have a really great day. Have a great weekend. Thank you all for your awards. As I say, let that boil for about 8 minutes or so, and then have it with your favourite bread. As I say, you don't have to use chicken. You can use something else. But this has got so much flavour in. So thanks for coming in. Oh, I can't. Let me see if I need to touch the screen again. No, I don't. So I'll take care, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.